So, good morning. Back with a quick live session of my studio, if you like. Andy Globe produces music live on YouTube for each and everybody who wants to um, get knowledge in how to produce music, which, well, what is a sequencer, and more. My own records, kind of, you all invited to enjoy how to do my own records if you like as well for other artists or composing for each and everybody who wants to have melodies and more ideas to put tracks together as well for each and everybody who wants to just enjoy music as well like new music as well like music fountains trying out new ways keep it kind of to God and try to develop new structures, new thoughts, as well for people who, um, yeah, want to do something for their brains, kind of in terms of here found with me a bit, if you like, scaling out new ways to think music, listen to compare to and more. You're all invited to join my session if you like as well. um, Kind of get it as lessons if you like. um, if you get content out of it that is good for your producing and more, or for your um, making CDs, of course, as well. If you want played some strings or played some new takes to my guitar, new recordings to my sequencer Cubase towards my Canon 5D. I posted a picture on my Facebook the last days how I record at the moment my guitar to my camera, because I think the camera has a great sound. Canon 5D, you can make movies with it, I think, and a lot of movies and great movies in the past has passages on or in it with the Canon camera, especially with the Canon 5D. It has a great amp in it. It has a great sound. It has a special sound that has an analog sound to it, and I love it because it's quick to build up without having too much cables and too much walking around cables. So the cameras, I think, is a great yeah, it's a great tool because it sounds unique. It sounds great. Like I said, have a great amp to it, and you can put the files to your Cubase towards the SD card and master it if you like over your mastering rig if you have um, equipment, of course, to do so, analog as well as digital. Nothing against the microphone um, attitude, kind of doing it with the microphone. Um, but the camera, I think, yeah, has just a great sound. It's very, I think, tried out, professional over many decades. Maybe they did a lot of studies to it. And what's good for a movie or movie soundtrack cannot be bad for or for interviews. I think cannot be bad for the recording on a guitar if want and if like, of course. Let's listen to some trying outs to some studies. Let's go from there if you want to. a cool loop, cool samples to go for. Let's have another one. I think that's a nice one. This one has a cool attitude, I think, to it. Let's give this attention later on, maybe. Yeah, let's see about that later on. I think there is no, it's just the raw file now. Let's see about that. But this one has very great, yeah, has attitude to it. This take tells you something. I think it gives a direction of producing, gives you a direction of setting vocals or lyrics to it. Sounds a bit Queen to me. So maybe they recorded similar. Yeah, nice parts in it that can be. From use, have to spot it later on a bit more. Nice one as well. Very radio. A bit Bloodhound Gang to me. So we have recorded, I think, some cool loops, at least for the really producing tracks, kind of well structured and maybe catchy for sing along kind of. Another nice one. So cool to cut out and make new tracks or new tracks out of it. And like I said, I love the sound of the Can 5D. So far, I recorded Repair the Old Wounds. There's a version of mine of Repair the Old Wounds at YouTube where I shows my picture on the guitar and the background is kind of sun lightning or similar, steamy out of the fog a bit. And I recorded this one as well on the Canon 5D because I have a I have it's a small room, I think 6 square feet or 7 or something like that. And it was at the time really to be creative, to record a track. And then I came up, okay, how to build um, a recording booth, building up a microphone, make it proper, make it beautiful, make a little room in a room, kind of, where you can record without too much outside noise, and too not too much reverb or kind of um, um, reflections you don't want to have from the walls or from other devices in your room on your microphone. What's on studio recording, of course, from professionality in terms of doing it many years, and wants to have it proper, wants to have it more clear, etc., etc. And then I came up with the idea, hey, the Canon 5D, what I bought two of them. I bought a new one and I bought a used one from the used market, and you get them for cheap. The Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV. I think it starts from, I don't know, 200-300 euros up, and this is, I think, a very very cheap price, even for an older model, for something you have a really professional quality to it. I think you can do professional movies, or they do professional movies with it still, maybe not all the time, but passages of it, or parts of it. So the camera is just amazing, the photo is amazing, and the sound is, at least to me, very professional, and it's full analog, and it's SD card. So it's I think it's an outstanding tool, even for recording guitar or a band. I never tried it so far on vocals. Oh no, I tried it on vocals. If you type my song, Peace, deep voice version of it, where you see me on the street singing, um, I've recorded this one as well on the Canon 5D as well. The track Repair the Old Wounds, and the gimmick of it was, how to build a booth in a small room. So I came up with the idea, hey, put the guitar into the closet, put the Canon 5D into a closet, kind of, which you can put up your, the doors of it, and then you have kind of a booth, and yeah, and you can record it over it, and the sounds pretty good. I think it's enough to say, okay, this is a cool recording. So this is a Canon 5D inside of a closet, um, by by having clothes in it and stuff, like you have an audience, like you have an opera room or something, where you play inside of in front of a lot of clothes and closet things. Yeah, this time I put the Canon 5D just into the 6-7 square feet or something around that room, and recorded without any damping. You see my room on the video I posted yesterday on YouTube. There's the same room, and I think it turns out very great. Amped it a little bit more over my mastering rig, and that's the sound of it. Now quantize this loops a bit. Let's go for the original one without any. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. Let's see about that. Cutting out some samples now and go for an arrangement. I think next. I think this is the thing at the end. What sounds cool is cool. There is no rule to it. You can write down rules, but at the end it's music. Find a way to sound good and make a system out of it, and I think that's what it is. I love to have complete loops at the moment, kind of 4-bar loops. Kind of you play really one verse out to produce it. Let's see about that. No, it's not that bad either. There's a bit more a hidden attitude. Let's see about that. There's a bit, and the Sandman or the I think the Black Album touch to me. Or Unforgiven or something like that. Yeah, let's see about that. It's a great attitude, I think. Am Schluss ein bisschen auf die Seite gekommen. Kann auch vom Kompressor ein bisschen kommen. and there was, I think, the fingering was a bit on the fret a bit. There's now the question if this is disturbing me or not. If this disturbs me or not in a record. Let's see about that. So a bit a hard touch to me, I think. Summer moved on or similar. So probably they doing it the same way without stepping on toes and without giving out secrets or something. But this is, yeah, I did it myself, kind of, if God say so. Yeah, the Canon 5D is not to underrate, I think, for having really cool sounding recordings. And it's very strong. It's very, yeah, I like it. So if you are on travel somewhere or record people even somewhere and you maybe you don't have the space to carry your whole equipment to the spot, check out the Canon 5D. It's goes on your handbag kind of or on a little rucksack, and it's not that expensive on the used market. And the sound is later on enhanceable to, yeah, to radio, or it is kind of radio in front of it. So shout out, of course, to Aha, Bloodhound Gang, Metallica, and more for their great music in the past and still, if you like. These are really kind of dreams coming true over the years. If I listen to um, these bands, of course, all the lifetime, to do music and to get in this kind of in this environment is truly um, a great smile in my heart and in my face. Yeah, let's see about that. What is to do with these loops? Making great tracks out of it and go from there, if you like. Stay tuned for more if you want. Like if you want to have samples of it, get at me, or samples in the future with this sound of with guitar and more. You are invited to contact me, like for more. Stay tuned if you like. And you go, bye bye.